Are you a tourist going on a cruise from Port Canaveral and you need something to do before embarkation day? Then be sure to check out the Kennedy Space Center, one of the coolest spots near the cruise port. Welcome back everyone. In today's video we're taking a bus tour taking us around Kennedy Space Center that takes us to places like the Vehicle Assembly Building, VAB for short, and the gantry. Today's video even includes a special look at the ARTEMIS II rocket before her recent mission around the moon. So be sure to stick around because this video is one that you won't want to miss. Also, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications bell if you like the content. Now, enjoy the video. Today was an early start as we got there just before the place opened, and we were greeted by this giant video screen. Last time I was here, that was not there. It used to be a fountain featuring a quote from President JFK, but apparently they replaced it a few years back. But hey, it's still pretty cool.
Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
After the place opened, we headed to the bus tour. The first stop on our tour was the Vehicle Assembly Building. This is where NASA builds all their big rockets. It was built back in the 60s when the Apollo program was happening. As of now, Artemis III is being put together in the Vehicle Assembly Building. As we continued our tour, we got a look at one of the crawlers. This is the vehicle that takes the rockets to and from the launch pads. Pretty cool, right? Our next stop was the gantry, a 4-story attraction that holds a full-scale model of a rocket engine. Now stay tuned because we got to see it do something pretty cool. But first, we were here on a mission because as of the time of recording this, Artemis II was on the pad and we had to see it. There she is, everyone, the Artemis II rocket. We are witnessing a piece of history right here. The Artemis II rocket is scheduled to send man back around the moon. We have not been to the moon over 50 years. This is going to be an incredible launch. I cannot wait to watch it live when it happens. Unfortunately, it's been delayed to March, so we won't be able to see it here. But that is simply amazing. We are witnessing history right now. That is just amazing. There is Artemis II. Right over here, my friends, is the crawler. This is what is used to transport the rockets to the pad. So this thing transported Artemis all the way over there. And you can see here its trail. That's simply amazing, but there is the crawler. That is awesome. And over here is the VAB, also known as the Vehicle Assembly Building. This is where NASA builds all their rockets. This is where Artemis II was built and rolled out just a few weeks ago. Now remember when I said to stay tuned for something at the gantry? This is what I'm talking about. A static fire simulation. Unfortunately, this was all we were able to do today, but it was still pretty cool. We got a nice look at the rocket garden as we were heading out, but we had to go ship spotting. But there's still so many cool things to do at Kennedy Space Center. I've been here a lot, so I would know. First of all, you have the Saturn V building where you can go see one of the Saturn V rockets and a bunch of other cool NASA stuff. Next is the Hall of Fame, where you can see some of the NASA astronauts and scientists and others that helped bring NASA where they are now and shape the future of space travel. And last but certainly not least, our family favorite, the Space Shuttle Atlantis. No, this is not a model. This is the real thing, up close and personal. Here you can see Atlantis in all of her glory. You'll come into a short film that tells you everything about the origins of the Space Shuttle program and everything up to Atlantis. Trust me, when they reveal the shuttle and raise the screen to let you in, you will ugly cry because the reveal is just that amazing and emotional. The reason this is our favorite is because my mother got to see the final launch of Atlantis back in 2011. I wish I could have seen this, but I was just a baby at the time. But here's some of her footage. And not only did she see Atlantis, she saw Royal Caribbean's Monarch of the Seas. That is a piece of cruise history right there. I'm super jealous and I wish I could have seen it, but unfortunately she's no longer around, but at least we have one photo of her in our family. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to smash that like button, and if you like my channel's content, make sure to subscribe with all notifications on so that you never miss another video. It also helps support me so I can bring you new content just like this every week. And we're so close to 2,000 subscribers, so every new sub counts. Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.